I really thought you were going to say Heavenly Creatures was your first professional job.
So Heavenly Creatures, it's funny actually, because I was thinking about this the other day, because my father was staying with us at home in the UK at the moment, and I remember he drove me to London. I lived outside of London at the time, about an hour and a half away, and he drove me because I couldn't afford the train fare, and they couldn't afford to give me the money for the train fare. He said, I'll drive you, it's going to be fine. And I remember sitting beside him in the car on the way there, holding a whole film script in my hands. And I said, oh, Dad, I can't imagine if I got it. And he just looked at me, put his hand on my leg, and he said, you will. And it was something about him saying, you will, with this just steady calm. I thought, yes, I will. And I just remember carrying that kind of quiet determination. And I often say it to younger actors now if they say, oh, how do you, when you walk in the door and you're nervous and you're auditioning for a job, how do you prepare your head? And I will often just say to them, if you just believe you can, it will help you so much. If you walk in there carrying, almost like mind-fucking yourself into believing this job is mine, if you walk into the door carrying a degree of just grounded confidence, it sort of calms everything down in a weird way. And I remember my dad saying that to me. It was the beginning of kind of how I started to learn to sort of carry myself as I walked over the threshold and into those rooms when you just want to say to the person, look, if you just give me the job, I know I'll do it really, really well. You sort of want to, you have to stop yourself, of course, saying those ridiculous things.
That's what I do.
I was only 17 doing Heavenly Creatures. Isn't that crazy? It seems so insane.
After that, would you call your dad anytime you had a role coming up and say, Dad, I really want this?
Well, now, my children phone my dad and they say, Granddad, I've got the self-tape to do. Oh, yeah, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. It's very sweet.